On the same relationship, Kim Jong-un said, quote, "It was not easy to get here." Since then, they've held a one-on-one meeting and a working lunch with top advisors. The pair then walked outside the Capella Hotel, and President Trump briefly spoke to reporters.
It's going great. We had a really fantastic meeting. A lot of progress, really very positive. I think better than anybody could have expected. Top of the line, really good. We're going right now for a signing.
What are you going to sign?
The president hinting at an unscheduled signing, and just after 1:30 p.m. local time, we heard what he was talking about. Take a watch.
So we're signing a very important document, a pretty comprehensive document, and we've had a really great term together, a great relationship. I'll be giving a news conference at 2:30, which is in a little bit less than 2 hours, and we'll discuss this at great length. In the meantime, I believe that they'll be handing it out on behalf of Chairman Kim and myself, and we're both very honored to sign the document. Thank you.
CBS News foreign correspondent Ben Tracy is joining us now from Singapore. Ben is one of the few Western journalists who have traveled to North Korea. Ben, first of all, first question, have you received what that document was? Are you, the press corps, at all aware of what was signed just now?
No. For a president who was a reality TV star in a former life, he certainly knows how to deliver a cliffhanger. It is hard to remember a time when a president would sit down next to another foreign head of state, sign a document, and nobody knows what they're actually signing. The president says they're going to hand this document out to journalists when he does a news conference. He said that might be at 2:30, but originally that was scheduled for about 4 o'clock. So we're just waiting to find out the exact timing on that. But no, this is quite the dramatic ending to this summit, that they've agreed to something, but no one is quite sure what it is.
And Ben, take us back through the entirety of the day as we play live pictures right now of Kim Jong-un's motorcade departing this historic meeting. President Trump saying all along over the past couple of months that his rhetoric has changed from saying that North Korea would be met with fire and fury and little rocket man doesn't have a nuclear button as big as his, to the point now where the president's saying Kim Jong-un is a negotiator. He's a very talented man, loves his country very much. We'll meet again. Just take us through what we saw unfolding there in Singapore over the last couple of hours.
Yeah, there are a lot of bygones to let be, and it does appear that both of them have done that. I mean, they came into this meeting. They seemed to kind of hit it off from the very beginning, as much as you can tell by body language. Then you saw these kind of extraordinary moments throughout the day where they were walking together in the colonnade. There was that one very strange moment where I believe President Trump actually walked Kim Jong-un over to the presidential limo, the Beast, and showed it off, even opened the door and said something to the effect of, look at my car. And then they were both just talking to each other back and forth in a hallway there after the president said that they were going to go sign something. And then we've now had this signing ceremony. So it's been a very unique day as these things go. And it'll be interesting to see what this document actually says. There's been some teases out there from the president saying he's using words saying this is a pretty comprehensive agreement, that denuclearization will be starting very quickly. But there's a lot of vagueness in there. Is that the denuclearization of North Korea, meaning they give up their weapons? Or is that the denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula, which would entail the United States perhaps agreeing to either remove troops or to not fly nuclear-capable bombers over the Korean Peninsula anymore? So those terms can mean very, very different things. So we'll have to see what kind of detail is in this document. But it does appear that they're leaving this on very good terms. The president was asked if he would invite Kim Jong-un to the White House, and he said, of course, he would. So it does seem that this relationship has changed, and Kim Jong-un himself said the whole world is going to see something different going forward.
Yeah, the chairman's saying that North Koreans and the United States, are going to be leaving the past behind. And for our viewers, Ben, who may not be familiar with North Korea other than what's been reported. In other words, this is a country that you've traveled to and that this is a country that has concentration camps where they put their own citizens in. Chairman Kim is responsible for the assassination of family members and others who, are in the government that he